안녕하세요, 텀입니다. Let's start our exciting Korean lesson. Today's grammar is first, 는가 싶다, I wonder, I am not sure if. Second, 는듯 싶다, it seems like. And lastly, 느라고, because, due to, since. Once you have learned one of these, you can express a reason for a negative consequence, such as 지금은 아이를 키우느라고 정신이 하나도 없어요. Right now, I'm busy raising my kids. Let's learn these expressions and climb the staircase to pass topic 2 level 4 and become a super intermediate master. You can do it for sure. 그럼 시작할게요. The first grammar, 는가 싶다 means I wonder, I'm not sure if. You attach this to a verb, an adjective, and a noun. You use this expression when you are not sure or doubt something. To apply this, you can think about the noun modifier. For verbs, you attach 는가 싶다. For adjectives, you attach 니은가 싶다. And for nouns, you attach 인가 싶다. I will give you an example of verbs. 가다 to go becomes 가는가 싶다. I wonder if subject goes. 먹다 to eat becomes 먹는가 싶다. I wonder if subject eats. Then let's read a simple sentence. 밖에서 소리가 들리는 걸 보니 비가 오는가 싶다. Hearing the sound from outside, I think that it is raining. Here, 비가 오다 is to rain. Since this is a verb, you attach 는가 싶다 to make 비가 오는가 싶다. I think that it is raining. Let's see the next sentence. 정말로 그렇게 멋있는가 싶어서 그 사람 페이스북을 찾아봤다. Wondering how cool he was, I looked up his Facebook. Here, 멋있다, to be cool, is an adjective. However, this is a special adjective with ita inside. Thus, you treat it as a verb. You attach 는가 싶어서 to make 멋있는가 싶어서, wondering how cool he was. This conjugation was a little bit tricky, wasn't it? In addition, this speaker is a little bit doubtful about that person's fashion or physical figure. That's why he's using 는가 싶다 to express his doubt. Then let's read the next sentence. 그 사람이 진짜 토픽 시험에 합격했는가 싶어서 친구한테 전화해서 물어봤다. I wondered if that person really passed topic, so I called my friend and asked him. In this sentence, you use the past tense of the verb 합격했다, past. You attach 는가 싶다 to the stem to make 합격했는가 싶다. I wondered if that person passed. In addition, you want to make it as a reason. Thus, you add 어서 to make 합격했는가 싶어서. I wondered if that person really passed the test. So, quiz! Now let's deepen our understanding by taking some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 한국어를 그렇게 못하다니 그 사람 정말 싶었어요. Seeing that he was so terrible at Korean, I wondered if he was a real Korean. Number 1. 한국 사람인가? Number 2. 한국 사람이었던. The correct answer is number 1. 한국 사람, a Korean, is a noun. Thus, you add 인가 싶다 to make 한국 사람인가 싶다. In addition, since I wondered is in the past tense, you say 한국 사람인가 싶었어요. I wondered if he was a real Korean. Number 2. 한국 사람이었던 싶었어요 is grammatically wrong, so don't pick it next time. Now, let's read the correct sentence together. 한국어를 그렇게 못하다니 그 사람 정말 한국 사람인가 싶었어요. Please read it with a sense of disbelief. Then let's move on to the next quiz. 영상 통화에서 두꺼운 잠바를 입고 있는 걸 보면 한국은 지금 엄청. From the video call, seeing that he's wearing a thick jacket, I think that it is very cold in Korea. Number 1. 추운가 싶어요. Number 2. 춥는가 싶어요. The correct answer is number 1. 춥다, to be cold, is an adjective. Thus, you add 니은가 싶어요 to the stem to make 추운가 싶어요. I think that it is very cold. Number 2, 춥는가 싶어요 is a wrong conjugation, so don't choose it next time. Then let's read the sentence together. 영상 통화에서 두꺼운 잠바를 입고 있는 걸 보면 한국은 지금 엄청 추운가 싶어요. Please read it to speculate about Korean weather. The second grammar, 는 듯 싶다, means it seems like, I suppose. This expression is similar to 는가 싶다 that we have just learned. But 는 듯 싶다 does not have the nuance of doubt. This simply means a guess. You can attach 는, 은이은, 리을 듯 싶다 to verbs, adjectives, and nouns. You can use this grammar for the past, the present, and the future, and use the appropriate noun modifier. Since you already know how to make a noun modifier, I'll explain them briefly. For verbs, the past tense is 은이은 or 던, the present tense is 는, and the future tense is 리을. For adjectives, the past tense is at 어떤, the present tense is 니은, and the future tense is 리을. For nouns, the present tense is in, the past tense is 였던, and the future tense is 일. Okay? Now let's read the sample sentence. 그 사람 안색이 창백해진 걸 보니 안 좋은 일이 있는 듯 싶어요. Seeing that his complexion has turned pale, I feel like something bad has happened. In this sentence, 안 좋은 일이 있다 means something bad happened. You attach 는 듯 싶다 to the stem to make 안 좋은 일이 있는 듯 싶다, something bad has happened. Let's look at the next sentence. 오빠가 왜 이렇게 전화를 안 받지? 아무래도 지금 자는 듯 싶어요. I wonder why my brother does not pick up the call. It seems that he is sleeping now. Here, 자다 is to sleep. Since you want to use the present tense, you attach 는 듯 싶어요 to the stem to make 자는 듯 싶어요. It seems that he is sleeping. Let's move on to the next sentence. 이 사진에 찍힌 거 뭐예요? 유령인 듯 싶은데. What is this in the picture? It looks like a ghost. Oh no, a ghost? That's pretty scary, isn't it? Have you had this kind of experience? Anyway, here 유령 is a ghost. You attach 인 듯 싶어요 to make 유령인 듯 싶어요. It looks like a ghost. Quiz! Then let's deepen our understanding by taking some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 먼저 부장님한테 상의하는 것이 듯 싶다. It seems to be the priority to consult with the manager first. Number 1, 우선일. Number 2, 우선이었던. The correct answer is number 1. 우선, priority is a noun. Thus, you add 일 듯 싶다 to make 우선일 듯 싶다. It seems to be the priority. Number 2 is wrong because 우선이었던 means the past. The speaker wants to talk about the future. Now, let's read it together. 먼저 부장님한테 상의하는 것이 우선일 듯 싶다. Please read it to think about your priority. Let's move on to the next quiz. 회사에 급한 일이 생겨서 지금 바로 듯 싶다. There is some emergency at my company and I will probably have to go immediately. Number 1, 가야 할. Number 2, 가야 하던. The correct answer is number 1. 가야 하다 means I have to go. Since you want to say about the future, you attach 리을 듯 싶다 to the stem to make 가야 할 듯 싶다. I will probably have to go. Number 2, 가야 하던 is incorrect because it is the past tense. Now, let's read it together. 회사에 급한 일이 생겨서 지금 바로 가야 할 듯 싶다. Please read it with a sense of urgency. The last grammar is 느라고 because, due to, since. You use this to explain the reason for a negative consequence. This negative consequence is a significant part because you have learned 어서, 으니까, 더니, 길래, which all mean because. You are amazed that there are so many because expressions in Korean. All of these have subtle nuances. Today's grammar, 느라고 also means because, but it is different from others, especially the part you talk about a reason or a cause of an unwanted result. For example, 친구를 만나느라고 약속 시간에 늦었어요. Because I met my friend, I was late for my appointment. Being late for an appointment is a pretty negative consequence, isn't it? That's why he's using 만나느라고, because I met. In addition, let's focus on the subject in clauses. Subjects for both the first and the second clauses are the same I, even though it is not written in Korean. Like this sentence, you make sure that the subject will be the same in the first and the second clause for this grammar. Okay? To apply this, you attach 느라고 to the verb stem. Oh, this conjugation is simple. I like it. For example, 가다 to go will be 가느라고, because I go. 먹다 to eat will be 먹느라고, because I eat. As you can see, you always attach the present tense to this grammar. You cannot make the past tense like 받느라고 or 먹었느라고. Okay? Then let's read a sample sentence. 미안해요. 일하느라고 늦었어요. I'm sorry, I ran late because I had work. Oh, this is a good phrase that you might use as an excuse in the future. Here, 일하다 means to work. You attach 느라고 to say 일하느라고 because I had work. Let's read the next sentence. 요새 매일 한국어 학원에 다니느라고 저녁에 시간이 없어요. Recently, since I've been going to Korean classes every day, I don't have time in the evening. Here, 다니다 is to go. So, what do you have to add? 3, 2, 1, 느라고! Yes! You add 느라고 to make 다니느라고. Since I have been going to Korean class is such a positive thing, right? But if you don't have time in the evening, that could be a negative consequence. Therefore, you use 느라고. Okay? Now, let's read the next sentence. 10년 전에는 아이를 키우느라고 너무 바빴지만 지금은 괜찮아요. 10 years ago, I was raising my child, so I was very busy, but now I'm okay. In this sentence, 아이를 키우다 means to raise a child. You add 느라고 to make 키우느라고. I was raising my child, so being busy is an unwelcoming situation that no one wants. That's why you use 느라고. Do you get it? Quiz! Then let's deepen our understanding by taking some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 음악을 전화 온 줄도 몰랐어요. Since I was listening to music, I did not notice that there was a phone call. Number 1, 듣느라고. Number 2, 들느라고. The correct answer is number 1. Here, 음악을 듣다 means to listen to music. You attach 느라고 to make 음악을 듣느라고 since I was listening to music. Number 2, 들느라고 is the wrong grammar, so be careful. Now, let's read it together. 음악을 듣느라고 전화 온 줄도 몰랐어요. Please practice several times to feel 느라고. Let's see the next quiz. 한국 드라마를 어젯밤 1시간밖에 못 잤다. Since I was watching a Korean drama, I slept for only 1 hour last night. Number 1, 보느라고. Number 2, 받느라고. The correct answer is number 1. 보다 is to watch. You attach 느라고 to the stem to make 보느라고 since I was watching. Number 2, 받느라고 is incorrect because this 느라고 cannot be the past tense. It is always the present tense. So remember it. Then let's read the correct sentence. 한국 드라마를 보느라고 어젯밤 1시간밖에 못 잤다. Oh no! Be cautious of becoming addicted to Korean dramas. Oh! Homework! Now, since you finished learning today's grammar, I will give you a wide saying. 사람이 사는 시간은 한정되어 있다. 남의 인생 사느라고 시간 낭비하지 말자. The time a person lives is limited. Let's not waste time living other people's lives. That's so true. Please live your own life, okay? By the way, did you spot today's grammar? I hope you did. Now, I'll announce today's homework. There are 2 parts to this homework. First, please make 3 sentences using today's grammar. For the first sentence, please use 는가 싶다. I wonder, I'm not sure if. For example, 그 사람 정말 축구 선수인가 싶다. I wonder if that person is a real soccer player. If you doubt something recently, you can write about it and tell me. For the second sentence, please use 는 듯 싶다. It seems like, I suppose. For example, 언니부터 특별히 연락이 없으니까 잘 도착한 듯 싶어요. Since I have not heard anything from my sister, I think that she arrived safely. For the third sentence, please use 느라고 because, due to, since. For example, 늦잠을 자느라고 학교에 못 갔다. Since I overslept, I could not go to school. Don't forget to talk about an unwanted result for the second clause. Okay? The second homework is to memorize new words. Please memorize the 40 words from number 1521 to number 1560 on page 20 of the intermediate vocabulary list. There is a vocabulary quiz of the 40 words on my website, so just feel free to try it. The link is in the description box. That's all! Great job, everyone! I'm truly looking forward to meeting you in person someday. 그럼 오늘도 행복 가득, 웃음 가득한 하루 되세요. 한국어 파이팅 파이팅 파이팅!